Nate Robinson, man. Are you disappointed?
Bro, do we have everybody here?
I mean, not yet, but oh man, I bet you were disappointed.
You recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Yeah, we might as well just start the pod. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 18, 2 episodes away from 20. We might do a giveaway, psych, because we're broke right now. But maybe episode 100, maybe episode 50, we might fuck around and do something.
Maybe.
Depending on how many consistent viewers we get. But, episode 20, just congratulate us. Yeah, and we're almost getting there. So, gentlemen, how are you doing so far?
Wait, you guys bought the fight?
I didn't buy. I pirated that shit. You crazy? I'm broke. Out of here. You nuts. You want me to buy? How much was it? Like $49.99 or some shit? Yeah, fuck out of here. You're crazy.
And that's a cheap fight compared to how much it is
right.
Usually.
So you're out of your damn mind. That one crazy.
I didn't see the fight.
You didn't see Nate Robinson get his ass laid out? You didn't see that one?
I saw the picture.
Oh my, bruh. He jumped into the punch. Like, I can't even make that shit up. He jumped into the punch. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, it was the worst boxing fight I've ever seen in my life. But
the shit that killed me, Rudy, is like he was talking all spicy on Twitter. Not spicy, but I'm going to do this for everybody, all the athletes. I'm going to put the team on my back. Bada bing, bada boom, all the way to just get bing and bopped into airplane mode.
It was Jake Paul.
Yeah, it was Jake Paul, but you gotta understand, he's been boxing for like a few years now when Nate Robinson just jumped into the sport. So obviously, freaking Jake Paul's gonna have the upper advantage of that part, but the fact that he just got his ass knocked out like that was kind of crazy to me.
How long did it last?
Second round, maybe like a couple seconds in or some shit. Yeah, and he was getting like pummeled in the first round too. Like he barely made it out of the first round, and then once the second round hit, it was over. It was a wrap.
And then the Tyson fight ended in a draw, right?
Yeah, that was just for fun. Everybody was like, it was a draw. I'm like, I was gonna be serious with the fight. I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers are 50 years old. Roy Jones looks like he just got out of a Thanksgiving dinner. The Thanksgiving table. He didn't look like he was in that type of shape. Mike Tyson looked like he was about to beat his ass, but I feel like Mike Tyson wasn't taking shit seriously.
That's disappointing because I had allowed myself to get hyped up for this fight because I thought, damn. You saw the videos, right, of like the training. Damn, look at this, man. These guys are out to kill each other.
They're about to kill each other. I didn't think that. I think if ever was gonna kill anybody, it was probably gonna be Mike Tyson. Like, that's just muscle memory. You know how he was, knocking people out in the first round.
Yeah, but still, like even like when you exactly, I wanted to see that at least. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted the Iron Mike to come back and really, you know what I'm saying, but.
I think the two have too much respect for each other, so I don't think they were gonna go that hard. Johnny, okay?
No. Listen, yo, bro. My son Kareem, right? Was I totally forgot I had this girl on Snap, right? My Kareem that you met earlier, right? Yeah, this girl needed a ride. She needed a ride from 90 to Chester, bro. But I'm all the way in Middletown. It would be $100 per week, right?
Mm. Were you in Middletown right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, right, is that like that's about mad for a drive to be $100 every week. But she posted something on her Snap, and I forgot who it was. I'm like, yo, who is this? Did I add her something? And Shorty was looking good, right? Because black girl, right, bare face, braids and everything. I was like, damn. And then I gave it the eye pops, the eye emojis, right? Yeah. Multiple of those. And then it's like, oh, now you want to give me a ride. I was like, oh, shit, that's who you were.
Oh.
It's like, oh, now you want to take me to work. And I was dying. I was like, oh, facts. She said, right, exactly. I look good the fuck. I was like, bet. It's a black man appreciate black beauty. You know what I'm saying? It's the best. What is that shit that they say? It's the bare face and the braids for me.
I've never heard that in my life. That's a new
Bro,
one.
what? Bro, listen, man. Let's get to a topic real quick because I'm with the shit right now. Let's talk about beauty standards and how niggas' minds is fucked up out here. I don't know how men can go around, right, and say, oh, man, only, you know what I'm saying, only like, you know what I'm saying. You could have a preference, but you have to try everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? I need me Indian cuisines, right? Bayesian cuisines, you know what I'm saying? Jamaican cuisines, Trini cuisines, you know what I'm saying? Zimbabwean cuisine,
all of them,
Swedish cuisines, all of the cuisines. And the thing about it is, I mean, because when it comes to the type of woman I like, right? Listen, man, there's a body type. If you have that body type, you could be purple, you could be a zebra. Well, not a zebra, but you could have zebra patches.
So you're into bestiality, John? Is that what's going on?
You know what I meant. You're the cat stripes like a zebra. That's what I meant. Relax. But you know what I'm saying? She got that, you know what I'm saying, that belt, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? Big thighs, slim waist. You know what I'm saying? Everything right in the place. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She got the right headspace. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, right? That's me. Right? Because that's any woman of any race. Yeah, I look at beauty as, you know what I'm saying, more, you know, right, the aesthetic, but not, you know, just beholden to one culture or race. Right? I want to try everything, right? I want a big booty Indian chick, big booties, Spanish chick, black chick. Like I just want to fuck every girls in the world, man. You know, Rudy, you can play that one real quick.
Wait, where's this going?
Play what?
Wait, what's the point? Wait, what's the point you're making? You have to.
I'm like, you're going on a rant. I'm like, what's going on now?
You have to arrive at it, man.
No, I told y'all before I went on the rant. I was with the shits. Y'all didn't hear that part?
I mean, I heard it. But what are you trying to say? So what's your preference, John?
Grand Rapids. This is not some, you know, calm lake.
Some calm lake?
Yeah, we're at the Grand Rapids right now, man. We're going from place to place to place. And Japan is taking us everywhere.
Oh,
y'all signed up for this.
Yeah, no, I didn't sign up for this. What is this?
What's your preference, John? This is the question.
Y'all signed up for this. The second y'all started meetings.
Wait, let me review the contract. Let me see. I want to see what I signed up for.
John was ready, coming in and firing.
No, the reason why I went on that tangent because Shawty was really looking good right now. But yeah, nothing me.
Is that your dick talking? Or is just you? I'm just.
Yeah, it's half and half, Rudy.
Maybe it's a partnership.
It's half and half, Rudy.
Heard you. I understand.
Is
that right?
All right. So, America, I know y'all fuck with me, so y'all can judge away, but you'll get over it. Y'all fuck with me next week. So more important topics, right? What is the outlook for you know, this break that's happening? Because I do want to get back to know about. At the same time, the coronavirus is just not something to snooze at. Yes, you know, maybe you haven't really been affected, or you know, say you haven't, or anybody in your immediate family, or you really haven't had a death in your family. But I know that's been happening to a lot of people, and until that happens to you, I think that's when people finally wake up and take it seriously. But until, you know, it's one of those things that until it really happens to you, it's like obviously you're aware of it. You're not trying to be ignorant of it, but like it's different when it's happening to you, right? So that's why I feel like the country is split two between people that have been affected by it and people that it hasn't really affected them, other than, you know, just them being more bored.
Well, I can't be like, I have to take it seriously, because remember when the swine flu was around? I was one of the first people in O'Neill to get it, so I was like, oh shit, you remember that?
Yo.
Wait, okay. Ready. What?
So
how was that?
You remember the whole swine flu epidemic?
I remember it.
So, like, I was the first one, like, one of the first people to get it in our school. I got swine flu. In, like, freshman year of high school, and I was out for, like, a week and a half.
Wait, did you go anywhere, or you just got bodied? Because
I was just chilling in my house. One thing I remembered, I was, like, shitting crazy. Like, I was going to the bathroom every, like, 5 minutes. It was I just wasn't feeling good.
Yeah,
and then I went to the doctor, and they were like, yo, you got swine flu.
That bacon in your ass, bro?
Yeah.
Oh,
that bacon in your ass?
Yeah, bro. But my asshole was burning crazy. I've never felt like that in my life. It was crazy.
Wait, so it wasn't. It was just like you were taking mad shits.
Shit, I never took so many shits in my life, bro. Never in my life. I was in the toilet pretty much like half the time I was out in swine flu.
You were just at the house, just running up the sewer.
Bro, it was so bad. I never felt that in my life. So after that and hearing about coronavirus, I'm having like PTSD because of this shit. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna probably be the first one in my family to get it just because it's my luck.
Oh my god.
So that's my headspace about it. I'm like, I'm serious about it, but like if I get it, then I might just say shrug my shoulders and just be my luck type shit. It's just my life.
What does it look like when you get it?
I mean, I'm scared to get it. I mean, the symptoms are crazy.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think they're all different, right, bro?
Well, one of the symptoms is you lose your taste, and I love food. So if I lose my taste, then what's the point?
Yeah, but he said I love food.
Bro,
really, man? I thought you were gonna say like. I think you were gonna say shortness of breath or something.
I mean, yeah, shortness, obviously. Oh, come on, man. But I'm trying to make fun. I'm trying to have fun with it. But obviously, it's gonna be serious. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Now I'm low key ready for that second wave, bro. Because the river. What do you
mean second wave? We're in the second.
We've been in the second wave.
Well, the second shutdown. The second shutdown. What I mean, because these women were itching for somebody. These women were itching for company on the day naps. I'm telling you.
Wait,
Shorty wanted me to pull up to the Bronx one time on POF.
Why would you pull up on the Bronx in the first place?
I didn't.
Okay, good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Unannounced and everything. You don't know where you're gonna run into.
They're gonna be setting people up.
That's a fact. So, Collins, what do you think about the second wave? Well, we're in the second wave, obviously, but are you scared? Are you scared? Just like, are you afraid you're gonna get it? Your family's gonna get it? Like, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I don't really know because I've been out. I've been working. I've been doing all of this stuff. So it's kind of like maybe this is like false bravado or whatever, but like if I was gonna get it, it would have already happened because of, you know what I'm saying, because of all of the interactions that I have to have on a daily basis, and I'm in New York, you know, and it's been a hot spot here, and it's just one of those things. I actually even think that I might have even experienced some of the symptoms.
That's what, you know what I think I probably did too, because I remember like maybe last December I was feeling really shitty. Like I was like I couldn't breathe and shit like that. Like I was really, really sick, and I'm just like, maybe I already did get it. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I had that same kind of thing where it's like, yeah, you have like the shortness of breath, and it's almost like you got like a lump right there in your throat, where when you try to take an in breath, like there's no, like it's not passing through the same way that you know it should. But
I had pneumonia when I was in high school, and I feel like the same thing.
But like I wasn't in bed for a week. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, did I really? Is that what it was? Because also I know that my immune system is very strong.
So that's probably part of it.
Yeah, so like maybe, and I know like the symptoms are very diverse. Different people experience it differently. So I might have maybe even had a mild case of it. I don't know. But I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. I don't. It's because it's like, I'm out and about type of thing. And
so are we taking the first vaccine once it comes out?
Obviously. I'm giving it some time. I'm not first in line. Forget that. All right, that's the approach.
That's a lot of side effects.
Like it's being rushed anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's being rushed everywhere. But it might even be like once people are allowed to go out to different things that it might be like a no vaccine, no entry type of thing anyway, right? So you might have to take it because of that. But you know, if you don't have any plans or whatever like that, or if you're not rushing to go out and go to the parties and go to games and stuff like that and get tested this that and the other, then you might not have to. Like I know, for example, in soccer, they're already starting to introduce fans slowly by slowly, right? I know at the Emirates they're going to soon have 2,000 in there very soon.
2,000 Emirates.
2,000 in a 60,000 seat stadium. What a vibe!
Yeah, definitely a vibe. Isn't Chelsea supposed to bring in the fans too? Like a lot of London clubs are doing it. And then they're gonna work their way up to England to like, because both United and City don't have fans yet.
Yeah, well, they're doing like tiers, right?
Yeah.
So different people have different tiers. So like their first phase is tier 1, right? Mm-hmm. And on tier 1 they'll give the green light for, you know, a few fans, and maybe tier 2 they give the green light for a few more. But I mean, I don't know. Like I'm kind of over it, man. I'm exhausted by it.
So I want everything to go back to normal. It's crazy.
Yeah. I want to go back to taking things for granted. I want to go back to that, man. I'm too appreciative, man. Too appreciative. So 2021, cool. I want to be like, huh? I want to be like, okay, enough parties, man. Enough large. You know, no more of these large gatherings. Like, I want to go back to that. You know,
be like cranky neighbor, be like call the cops on the kids or some shit.
Yeah. So that's where I am anyway with it. Like I'm not overly worried. Actually, I go. It depends. Like it depends on how often I'm watching the news. Because when I'm watching the news a lot, then I get truly paranoid. But then when I lay off of it, I start to relax a little bit.
You're kind of in your own vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I get that. I try to avoid the news because of that. Because just watching the news, just terrible. That alone, just all bad news.
That alone will make you sick.
Mm-hmm.
People don't think that like if you just consume constantly information about all the different ways in which you can get sick, you might actually get sick, right? They think it's woo. Like if you tell somebody that, they think that you talk from like a mystical crystal ball place. It's like, oh, the law of attraction, but it's true. Like that is actually, there is such a thing as a psychosomatic illness. So that's where I am.
It's like somebody sneezes and somebody else sneezes, or no, somebody else yawns and somebody else yawns, type shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's more like, that's just more people being, what is it? I forget what it's called. Yeah, yawning and stuff like that, or just contagious or whatever.
Contagious,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. But like, there's certain things where like if you're fear-mongered for long enough and you believe that you're going to get sick, a lot of times you will. A lot of times you will. You will get sick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think your body does actually respond to what you think. I believe that.
I could believe that.
Like, I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that have tested positive and been able to fight it off relatively stress-free just because of they're not also worrying. Worrying is bad for the immune system.
You could get an anxiety attack.
Exactly.
Fucks up your whole immune system, yeah.
And anxiety gives you shortness of breath as well.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah,
does not feel good.
Yeah, that's where I am with it anyway.
Yeah. What What about you, John?
Bro, I can't want things to get back to normal. Like I told y'all before, this coronavirus has been a blessing and a curse. I just want, things to kind of get back to normal so, we can kind of get back to, making money and, we can kind of have some, I guess, some reassurance that, of the future, I guess, that, even though the future is unknown, that, we'll know that we'll be, I guess, somewhat all right. Or, there's things in place and we have preparations in order to, to be all right. So, yeah, because I want to get back to, making money. I want our dreams, what I'm saying? I want us to be able to, meet in person, actually do this in person, us, build. And, all these things kind of impeding us kind of getting to the goals that we want.
They do. But we find a way. And I have a feeling that, like, I don't know if I even brought this up at some point before, but, like, the way we do things, like, there's a lot of people right now that would be working in cubicles, for example, that are working from home and probably getting more done. And then once we go back to normal, these guys would not have to necessarily go to work like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're used to this new way of doing things. It's way more convenient. Maybe the roads would be a little bit clearer because too many people commuting to work anymore. So I think it's actually going to change quite a lot about how we do things, and that's a positive. But
yeah, you're right. I think the most important thing is just to be adaptive. We gotta learn how to be adaptive, I guess.
I'm just glad I got out of New York at the right time.
Oh yeah, big time. Wait, did you guys not really have like a strong?
I mean, we have a lot of cases in North Carolina, but where I was living in the Bronx, like the city's it was getting ravaged at first, and I would have been in the middle of everything.
Yeah, I had one friend that had it in New Rochelle. That like the first cases were discovered over there, right, in New Rochelle. Right, so like early on, right, like in March, right? So, and she got a pretty bad case of it as well, where it was out for 2 weeks. She was out for 2 weeks. And all of that losing taste and smell, just all of that feeling shitty all day long, being bedridden. It was a mess. So I know it's real. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these people that thinks, oh, nobody I know has ever had it, therefore it's not real. I know it's real. But I don't know, it's difficult for me to even be appropriately afraid of it because I've not had it. You know what I mean? So I have like some distance from it. I get.
I'm sorry?
The one thing with Discord is I get so many notifications when I'm on the app. I have to turn it off.
I think it's on the settings somewhere and you got to turn the volume off.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Wait. Was anybody else supposed to come though?
No, I was just putting it, just putting that out there just in case anybody else wanted to pull up for the link. Yeah.
Because I got work in like 15 minutes, so I gotta dip out soon. I got this on recorded already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's out.
Oh, you didn't watch? Did you watch that United game?
Bruh, I don't know. I'm kind of happy United won because it's just funny that United fans are so complacent about like being where they are with Ole and stuff. While they were like making fun of like Arsenal for like be complacent with top 4 finish. It's just like you're not United. You should be a Premier League contender. Like sorry, I was just watching the game, but Giroud should have just buried that. Anyway, it's just funny because if they just keep Ole, I mean, obviously they have the talent to be top 4, obviously, but if you're United, your expectations is you're winning the league every season. And it's just so funny since they're so complacent about a top 4 finish. It's just like, it's just funny to me, honestly.
I was disappointed that they won just because I think Southampton. I think they've done well with this manager, but like they seem to run out of steam because in the first half I think they were I didn't watch the first half, but certainly in the early minutes of the second half I thought Southampton were dominant. I didn't think Manchester United could get out, and then they did, and they scored 3 times in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ward-Prowse is fucking a baller though. Big time.
Is he though?
I think he is.
I mean, outside of the free kicks, those free kicks are dangerous. Mm-hmm. Really good. They're like penalties. Yeah, outside of those, like when I watch him play, I'm like, oh, well, this is just like he's not even in the England squad. You know what I mean? He's an average player outside of those free kicks.
Mm. Does he play for England internationally, or has he been capped for England yet?
I don't even.
I'm gonna look that up.
Because I mean, yeah, those free kicks are.
I just remember him playing against Everton. He was just balling.
Ward-Prowse?
Yeah.
I don't think Ward-Prowse ever played at Everton.
Really?
I think he was at Southampton. Yeah, I think.
No, not playing for against Everton.
Oh, okay.
When they beat Everton for their first loss.
He's the only guy from that. Remember that young Southampton generation that was like really good. He's the only guy that actually remained there. They had him. Calvin Chambers was in that team. Adam Lallana. There were other people. I just can't remember them all. But like, remember that generation?
Was it Van Dijk on the team too?
No, he wasn't. He came in a little bit later, but I remember like Southampton had this crop of young players.
Well, aren't they known for a good academy anyway?
Yeah. That came through the academy. Van Dijk, obviously, they bought him from Lovren at the time was also like a bunch of those players went to Liverpool, Southampton players. And then he's the only one that ended up staying. But I don't even think it was really his choice. It was just because I don't think anybody really came in for him.
Yeah, I don't know why nobody came in for him. Probably.
Okay, the free kicks are next level. They're the best in the league, right? In my opinion. I don't know if anybody can take free kicks like Ward-Prowse can. Unless I'm mistaken. Maybe Kevin De Bruyne. But not even, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, outside of the free kicks, I don't even think he's really even that good.
Right.
Like, for example, if you compare Ward-Prowse to a player like Højbjerg, or even Lallana is a baller. He's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They play in a similar position, right? But Lallana offers more. He just does.
There's a lot more things than probably Ward-Prowse does.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, we might agree to disagree with that one. That's just like how he reads the game.
Yeah.
But
I'm nervous for the game though, because we have to win it, and I don't even know if we will. We have to win it though.
Well, against Wolves, right?
Against Wolves.
Aren't you 14th right now? Or 15th? I don't know how far down you are, but even a couple, like, results going your way, I mean, you're back in the thick of things. And
Exactly.
So
we have Tottenham next.
Yeah, so if you win this game, you would shoot up to, let me see your goal difference. You would shoot up probably to either 7th or 8th, which would be way better than 14th. So this league is so wide open, bro. So wide open. Everywhere was shitting on City, and then they beat Burnley like 5-0, and they're in the thick of things. They've only played like 9 games. They got a game in hand. If they win that game, they would be up to 18 points, and they'd be in the top 4. And it's crazy. It really is crazy.
It is close, and you know, obviously in the Prem anybody can beat anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But like for Arsenal, the thing is, right? The reason why Arsenal and Manchester United, I think, are doing so badly is because not only is the league really, really open, but also when teams come to Arsenal or Manchester United or even Manchester City for that fact, they raise their game to a different level. You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, the league is open, and we are the teams that we are. Right, and teams want to come and beat us at every opportunity. Like our form is worse at home than it is away this season.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah, obviously people come to Arsenal thinking that they're going to play against the team that, you know, was, even though we were top 4 type of thing, we were still a very, very strong team, very difficult to beat at home. And they think they're coming to play that team, and we're not that team anymore, really. Right? We're starting again. I hope, and Pepe's not going to start, obviously, because he got a red card in the last.
So he's not going to be in the game today. He's not be active.
But also, I mean, it might be good for. I think Reece Nelson has done well. I think he should probably play. I don't know if we're going to go to a 4, because we did in midweek, and we have done recently quite a lot up to a 4 at the back. Oh.
I think maybe part of the reason why you're in the position you're in, because your fixtures have been pretty brutal, to be honest.
Exactly, and if you look at the season as a whole, right, taking all competition into account, we've won 10. And lost 4.
Yeah, my bad about that. Yeah, they don't want me to win.
They don't want you to win.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know this meeting is gone. Hopefully not.
No, me and Rudy were talking football. We didn't even do that.
No, that's good.
I got like a couple minutes left, and I gotta get going, but I'll keep going.
Yeah,
but you got the Wolves Wolves in a couple minutes, and then you got the North London derby.
Yeah,
and then after that you have after the North London derby, it gets, I'm not gonna say easier because everybody can get beaten, but favorable fixtures. You got Burnley, Southampton, Everton, who in their last couple fixtures have been struggling. Then you got Chelsea, and then Brighton, West Brom, Crystal Palace, Newcastle. So maybe after the North London derby, then maybe you'll see possibly Arsenal getting some results and climbing up on the ladder.
Yeah, exactly. And even those teams, like I even look at a team like Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
Brighton have given teams problems this season. Southampton have given teams problems this season. Everton, even though they're struggling, you know, right now, we know what they've done before.
Right.
You know? And if they have all of their players fit, Richarlison, and
Calvert-Lewin, Thomas Rodriguez.
Yeah. They could give us a game. They could give us this game. Experienced manager as well.
Carlo Ancelotti. Are you regretting that you guys didn't get Ancelotti instead of? I mean, you guys got Arteta, but Ancelotti was in the running to possibly take over for Arsenal too. So, would you rather have Arteta right now or Ancelotti right now?
I like Ancelotti. I do, but I don't know. I'm happy with Arteta. Um, I'm not upset enough at Arteta to say that I wish we had gotten somebody else yet. Right? That might change, right, in the coming weeks, especially if we lose the North London derby badly, or we just go on a run and we're not winning games and we're not scoring goals, which we're not. By the Premier League, we're not really scoring goals. We're really not. In fact, in the month of November, I think the Aubameyang penalty goal we scored in the Prem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Goal. One goal for most of the play with the players that we have. Not good enough. So
you guys got to score more.
We got to score.
Yeah, you got your strikers playing wing backs. It's crazy.
Exactly. Defensively, we looked good initially, but now we don't even look. We're not good enough defensively to be as bad as we are. That's my opinion. Okay? We're just not. If we were winning games 1-0, consistently, I'd be like, okay, fine. It's boring Arsenal. This is George Graham times again. I'll be fine with it if we're getting results and we're high up at the table. But when you're playing negative football and you're not scoring goals and you're low down on the table, it's a bit of a joke. But it's early. It's early, as you said. That, the next couple of games we could be thinking about things totally different.
Yep, like I said, after the North London derby, it looks a little bit favorable for you guys. So that's all I'm gonna say. But I do have to get going, guys, because gotta go to work. So have a good rest of the pod, and rest in peace, Diego Maradona.
Oh, big time. R.I.P.
Yes, that's a fact. Rest in peace.
Big time. What's up, John?
What's up, man?
How we doing, man?
I'm good, man. I just wanted to kind of get to like a quick topic. Like, who do you think is better, Cristiano Ronaldo or Ronaldo Nazario?
Or Cristiano Ronaldo. Look, I love R9. I probably like R9 better than Cristiano. But, I mean, if you just even look at the statistics, they played at Real Madrid, both of them. Right?
Yeah.
You can't actually compare them. And Cristiano Ronaldo he's just better. Like, he's one of the best players that we may have ever even seen. He's in the conversation with guys like Maradona and Messi and all of these guys.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, I like R9. I like R9. I like his smile, his haircut. I just think he's more of a likable guy than Cristiano. But Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT. Or one of the best who've ever done it. So I've never seen R9 take free kicks. R9 he didn't really score too many headers like. So it's just one of them things. Like, my favorite player, for example, is Ronaldinho. That's my favorite player. But if you actually went through the power rankings, there's probably a lot of players that are way, way better and have had better careers than Ronaldo. Better careers in terms of everything they won, and he was an assist and all of these things. So many, but he was just the most fun to watch. He played like he was
Yeah. No, yeah, because like obviously like I know of Cristiano Ronaldo, right? But like Ronaldo Nazario, like I didn't even know there was a first Ronaldo, right? Played for Brazil, was really like that dude, like really inspired.
Yeah. That's the OG, man. World Cup 2002 was when I first got to see him. It was Brazil won that World Cup. It was him with Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and Rivaldo as the front three. And then just had like basically the entire plan was just to get the ball to those three front men. Right? They also had great, like they had Cafu, they had good players all around. Don't get me wrong, but you know that it was their World Cup. Those three front players were super dangerous.
And they were cooking,
man, and it looked great, man. Oh my gosh. Ronaldinho
beat some good teams.
Yeah, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo embarrassing people. You know what I'm saying? Like those two especially. Different, man. Different.
Yeah, I know Ronaldinho will, embarrass anybody.
But Ronaldo as well, though.
Yeah.
But Ronaldo was not like he didn't probably Ronaldinho is more aesthetically pleasing than Ronaldo, right? In terms of how everything looked. But Ronaldo, he was a killer, man. He got anywhere near the goal, man. And he was in it no matter what, right? He would go around the keeper, he would chip the keeper. He had so many different ways of scoring. That's the cool about it. He'll like even if you could have 3 or 4 defenders around him, he'd still find a way to maneuver and get a shot off and score. Incredible.
Or yeah, because I say like right now to me, Messi and Ronaldo will be tied forever. It's hard for me to put one over the other. Even though like before, like Messi had it, that Cristiano was pulling forward, and then Cristiano kind of has it now. But still, to me, they're both like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that like, you know what I'm saying? It's different like with basketball, right? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan is LeBron James is chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan. And Tom Brady just became the GOAT of like football, right? So like now knowing that like the people in your generation are like, you know what I'm saying, undoubtedly the best, even though like people in their the era coming before really have have their own case to run against it. Like to be honest, like it has to be those because to be honest, like ever since like who was the last person to win the Ballon d'Or besides those two?
The last person?
Yeah. Like when was the last time someone else won the Ballon d'Or besides those?
That was Luka. I think it was Luka Modric. That was the last person. Luka Modric won it 1 year.
Which year?
Yeah, but I believe it was Luka Modric. I think even before him, it might have been Kaká.
Yeah, I know Kaká won one.
Yeah.
But do you know where Modric won? Because after that, it was like it was raps.
Yeah, it was just they were just exchanging it pretty much.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm looking it up right now just because I'm curious. Winner. Recent times. Okay. So obviously, the 2021 was cancelled due to COVID-19 pandemic. That's hilarious. So Lionel Messi, Luka Modric won in 2018. So not even that long ago. 2018, Modric. But then it was Cristiano, Messi, Cristiano, Messi, Cristiano.
Modric must have had a year.
Yeah. Kaká won it the year before, in 2007. And before that, do you know who won it?
Who?
Fabio Cannavaro, a defender.
Oh, Cannavaro from Italy?
Fabio Cannavaro.
Because at one point, people, I think I see something that like Cannavaro, like in 2006, was like the best player in the world.
It was crazy. He was playing center back, and he's 5'9". Think about that. 5'9", playing center back and winning the best player in the world.
Yeah, he was that good. Was that shut down?
Because like if you think centre back, they have to be at least 6 feet tall, in order to like do that job. Because of all the balls you have to head around. And it was 5'9".
Yeah, that's crazy. He was really considered the best player in the world at that time. I thought he was a striker. Like looking at it, but I always felt in the back of my body he was a defender. But you confirmed it.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Oh my god! No, I was just thinking about it the other day, looking at it because some people made a case for R9 or R9, and some people made a case for CR7. I was just wondering.
I mean, honestly, R9, like the people that like R9 are probably like him because of nostalgia. Like I remember, there was a time where I thought that there would be no, like I would never ever see any other footballer in the world. Like for as long as I watch football, there's going to be nobody that's better than Ronaldinho. Sorry, right? And
Ronaldinho, you said?
Than Ronaldinho, right? I'm like, this is the best. This is the best that we'll ever see. And
what do you think was the best thing about him? What do you think was the best thing about him?
The freedom with which he played. Like he seemed to just be having fun all the time, and he was effective. Like he was a really really good. Like he, it's not like he was just.
Was he like a flashy Ozil? Is he like a flashy Ozil, or just
Ozil was like if I was to compare Ozil with somebody, it would be maybe Zidane, maybe, but no, Ronaldinho was just like he played on the wing mostly for Barcelona, and just embarrass people for fun, just all day long, just embarrass people. Just you go into that game, there's going to be nutmegs. He's going to do a flip flap. It's going to be a vibe. It's like watching street. Like have you ever watched people playing on the street before?
Yeah, no.
But because when people play on the street, they try things that they would never do in a game ever, right? And this guy was doing all of that stuff in a game, like just like the ball would come to him, and instead of just chesting it down, he would like stall it on his chest like this, just to have fun. And he'd like do sombreros around defenders like 3 or 4 times. It was like incredible. Like I'd never seen anything. It was incredible. So like when I was watching him, I thought, this is it, right? Like, is there anybody else that's doing it? No, this has to be the best player in the world, right? And then I started watching. And then when Cristiano Ronaldo went to Manchester United, I'm like, okay, fine. This is the best player that we'll ever see. Surely. There's nobody that can possibly be as good as this. Look how tall he is. Look how strong he is. Look, I saw Messi. And I'm like, okay, surely this is the best. No, I don't even know. The ceiling is so high that there might be something. As soon as Messi retires, there might be some 16-year-old that breaks through that does things that I can't even imagine right now, because I've seen it happen many times.
Yeah.
When I'm thinking, okay, finally we've seen the best player that will ever live, and then somebody else comes in and now does it. That's the beautiful thing about soccer, the fact that it's a worldwide sport. That's like top talent could come from anywhere.
Yeah.
Come from anywhere. And then, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, my bad. No, you could. I was just gonna say right? Because I know some people. Because to me, from hearsay, it seems like Zinedine Zidane also has a talent for that. Has something to say for that best player ever as well.
I would say no, just because like if you look, don't get me wrong, Zidane was incredible, right? But like if you look at his career and you look at the contribution, like stats, the things that matter for somebody in his position, goals and assists, it was average. It was not really all that. Like it wasn't like what you would expect from somebody who was revered the way he is. Don't get me wrong, he's great, and like there's certain intangibles that he would add to a game that maybe aren't really recorded like that in statistics. But that's the only reason why I wouldn't necessarily say that he's in that conversation. Like, like for example, I think Thierry Henry should have won a Ballon d'Or, but
Yeah, no, I knew he was really, like, really, really.
yeah, exactly. I think if anybody, it should have been him. Should have been him to win the Ballon d'Or. I don't know if Zidane ever won it. He might have.
A Ballon d'Or?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he won it, right? No?
Zidane. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. I have it pulled up. Okay. Good. Hold on. Hold on. No, he never did. No. Oh, no, he did in 1998 when France won the World Cup. He won. He won the Ballon d'Or in 1998.
Where?
Yeah. Very interesting to even look at this. Zidane. David Beckham was runner-up because in 1999, Rivaldo, like he. And, okay, so check this out. So that Brazilian front three that I was telling you about, all three of the all three of those players have won the Ballon d'Or at least once. Rivaldo, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho. All three of them. Kaká. What a team. Once upon a time, Brazil, man. Unstoppable. But you know who really fell off? Who really kind of disappointed me in the end?
Who?
Griezmann. Anton Griezmann. You know Griezmann?
Yeah.
He, in 2016, he was third best player behind Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
They're all in the same league.
Yeah, and then at that time he was at Atletico Madrid, and then he got his move to Barcelona and fell off a cliff. And he was actually also third in 2018. That's the year that Luka Modric won.
Wait, so what? Dang, he fell off a cliff at Barca? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It just wasn't that safe. But I guess it was probably because when you go to Barca, you know who the man is. The man is Lionel Messi. So you can't really be the center of attention in that way. You can't be like the team is not going to be built around you. It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, unless you're Luis Suarez or Neymar. Unless you're Luis Suarez or Neymar.
No, not even them. Not really even them. Not even them. Because Neymar, remember Neymar left Barcelona because they weren't going to build a team around him. He left. He went to PSG.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nobody can come in there when Messi's there and expect that Messi's going to play second fiddle. Nobody.
Yeah, no. Especially still being at his age. You think him and Ronaldo are still the two best players in the world?
Yeah.
Who's third?
maybe not Ronaldo actually, because I don't know. I think you would have to also put Lewandowski in there. He has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewandowski definitely.
But funny thing is, like, he's never even made the shortlist for the Ballon d'Or.
Cool, Lewandowski?
Yeah, he's never made the top 3. Lewandowski, and I think he's incredible.
Wait, that's kind of ridiculous, really?
Yeah, Ribéry did. Manuel Neuer did. The goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He was 3rd place in 2014.
Well, I don't know if Lewandowski was a Ballon d'Or guy then.
Yeah, no. Iniesta, Xavi. There was one time in 2010, all 3 players in the top 3 was all from Barcelona. All 3. That was when Spain had the dominant period.
Wait. Repeat that again?
In 2010, all 3 players in the top 3 of the Ballon d'Or were from Barcelona. So
What? So that was.
It was Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi.
Yeah, Iniesta and Xavi makes sense because the boys was passing. It made it look good.
Oh my gosh! And you know what added to it was the fact that like these two would go away on international duty when Messi wasn't there, and they were still balling out, still winning World Cups, still winning European championships without him.
Yeah, just because that team was just so complete.
Super good. That midfield, you could literally lift the midfield from Barcelona at that one point, right? You could lift that midfield and just put it into the Spanish national team, and that would be the midfield for Spain. You have Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, just like that. Maybe the only person that you might actually want to put in there was Xabi Alonso at the time.
Okay. Dang, I'm getting a football history lesson. This is good.
You should actually just go back and watch some of these highlights. Have you actually watched? Did you watch that Barcelona team play before?
Like I've seen games. Like I remember when Barcelona it was still Messi, Suarez, and Neymar there, and they came back against PSG. It was the Champions League. The second it was I think it was second 2 games and 1 leg, and obviously PSG was up like 4-0 on aggregate, and Barcelona came back the second game and won 5. You know what I'm saying 5-0.
Yeah.
Or either one 6-1 or 5-0. I don't know, but it was something like that. And they were wild. Like they were just scoring goals. I was just witnessing this. Like, are they really going to do this shit?
Yeah, that was Barcelona. It was under Guardiola. That was the manager, Guardiola. The Man City manager right now.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't at Bayern at that time.
Wait, when Messi, Suarez, and Neymar were maybe actually. Let me see.
No, yeah, because this I think he was probably at Bayern.
Oh yeah, it might have been. It might have been like, who would it have been? Tito Villanova? I can't remember. Hold on. I'm trying to look to see if there's a lineup. There isn't one. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, at that time, they didn't even have Xavi and Iniesta anymore. I think maybe that's why they went and splashed the cash on these superstars. They still had Busquets. Xavi and Iniesta had moved on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking about all the teams that, like, you know what I'm saying, we got to witness.
But yeah, that Barcelona team was insane. But it was also like the reason why they were also so good is because they were doing something at the time that people didn't even know how to deal with. Nowadays, people know what to like. If they came up against that team now, I think they would cope better because the way teams defend nowadays is improved. They're just more aware of what Barcelona was trying to do in that time, right? So I think if you brought that team back now, they would struggle to make the same impact that they made at the time.
What Neymar them?
Maybe not that.
No, wait. What team are you talking about? My bad. I kind of
Yeah.
don't do that part.
Maybe not them, but definitely the one with Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta.
Yeah.
Where they're playing like that tiki taka football, try and get the ball. It's like, the passing goes around you and this and that. I think teams know more nowadays how to deal with a team that plays like that. But like the big problem was that Barcelona was playing that way with a bunch of absolute superstars that had grown up together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's very difficult to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm about to go. The game's about to start pretty soon. So
yeah, no, I was about to head out too. So you're definitely a good episode.
Yeah.
You know, so really appreciate you for coming through.
Anyway, peace.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so you make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to Studio Rudy for sports content and everything about the Jets and NFL. Follow us on the socials. My Instagram is NJ0GA on Instagram. Calls out if you want to give y'all your social media too.
No, not really. There's nothing on that right ready to say.
Yes, man. So just follow my Instagram page for all the all the updates. Short clips of what's going on with the Lucrative Vision podcast. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, which is John Droga. You're going to see the that fake little Illuminati eye, not even Illuminati eye, but that eye. We're going to use that for the shirts that's coming soon. Make sure you subscribe to the Lunchroom podcast. That's also that's a good podcast to listen to. It's fire. A lot of great content out here. A lot of people pushing. A lot of people making moves during this quarantine season, which I'm liking. I'm liking to see. So, yeah, content going up. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and see you later. Peace.